Hey there, it's your good friend James Knight here. I'm here with my buddy Christy. Christy, I'm just going to tell you a story real quick what happened.
Tell me a story,
You
James.
want to hear what's funny?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
We had a hot apple pie that my wife Dia just made. I mean, it was an awesome pie. And so anyway, what happened was that I left it up on top of the table because we wanted to cool off. So, so we get everything. So anyway, I heard the phone ring, and then all of a sudden, what Dia did was she let out little Molly out there. Now you know that we have this big boxer that lives with us really, and she's a spunky. She's big penny. She's ooh ooh, she's one of those pennies. So anyway, she just for like 2 minutes, and you know what happened? She jumped up on the table,
Uh,
pulled the whole thing down, and the
uh,
pie just went down. And you know what? All I saw was hot apple pie right under, and she's like, I didn't do nothing.
that's like the Bumpus dogs on the Christmas Story movie.
I tell you, I tell you.
Oh, that's funny. Oh goodness. That's how life. That's life, isn't it? That's life. Sorry about
Yeah,
that. Hey, you're just lucky to have a wife that cooks for you.
yeah. And then so anyway, I see a little background noise. So anybody that's not talking at the time, mute the thing, and then we'll keep that and that's up in the top. But Christy, I was going to ask you real quick, is that we're actually going to show about list building. And list building has actually been very profitable for me and Christy. Christy, what do you think about list building, and how has it helped your business?
Okay, here we go. All right.
I think we're getting Brian, if you can mute your thing right up on top.
Okay, here we go.
There you go. Let me help you out.
There we go. I
Cool.
have to tell you, yeah, we're still hearing
That's okay. I'll help out here. I'm an expert at this. See?
that. Okay, list building is where it's at, really. I mean, if you're serious about making money online, you have to build a list. You do. You have to build a list. Until you build a list, you're going to have like a hobby. But when you build a list, you build a business online. I mean, that's it. You build a business online when you build a list. And so you think, well, how do I go about building a list? I don't have any idea how to do it. And that's what we're going to teach you today. Right, James?
Definitely. I'm telling you, this is the best way to build a business. Why it's important to build a list is because you need the subscribers. The more subscribers you're going to make or have, the more money you're going to make. Now, and it's really true, and I've seen this over and over. If you want a $10,000 month business, you should have how many subscribers? You should have 10,000 subscribers on your email list. And then that way you can actually email them offers. And then plus what you want to do is also it helps you build a bond with them too, because you don't just want to email them offers all the time. You want to actually send them maybe a nice video of maybe how things are doing or how things can help them. Am I right, Christy?
Yes, you do. You have to give value. You have to actually tell somebody a business plan. You just don't want to send them a piece of one piece of the puzzle because that's so frustrating. If you remember when you first started out, you get one little piece here and one piece there, and you didn't really understand the full picture. But what we're going to tell you today is how to start from step one to get to the point, to get to the end where you actually have a business and you actually have people that follow you, like you, and trust you. And today we have Brian Boyd, and he's going to explain to you how he started to build a huge list. He's got a list of 12,000 people. 12,000 people. If one person is worth $1 or more per month, that's where the secret is. And so we're going to say hi to Brian.
Hey guys, how are
Hey, buddy.
you?
And Christy.
Right. I know. Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christy.
Yes. I'm not hearing you too well, Brian.
How's that?
Oh, there you go, dude. I mean, I can hear you totally about better now.
Brian, tell us how you built your list.
Oh, there you go, dude.
Hear me now. Is it better?
You know, guys, Brian's froze a little bit, but one thing about when you're building your list, guys, what I see that from Brian's course, it's fabulous. What he does is he teaches you how to do a sales funnel. And Brian, can you hear me? Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah, James, I can hear you.
Yeah. How do you actually build a sales funnel, or how would you start if you're just a new person, you never did this before?
Well, and I wanted this the very first page. I would build something very a visitor for their email address at the top with what they're going to get. That's the very first piece of the puzzle, and that's the first thing I would start building your list right now. And of course, after the person enters the email address, they're redirected to wherever you want to redirect them to, be it a free offer, what some people do, or an offer, which is the strategy I prefer, because it gives you an opportunity as a list builder to earn your investment back on your traffic right away, immediately. So the user enters their email address and gets redirected to a paid offer, and a percentage of email submits are going to go on to purchase that paid offer, and that revenue that you receive when they buy is going to be enough in most cases, if it's directed to a good offer, to cover the cost of your traffic. And that's kind of the basis of the sales funnel. It's really simple. Just a squeeze page to a paid offer.
That's awesome. You know what? How would if I was going to start as a new person, I never did this before, what would you suggest that I would do?
Very first thing.
Yes.
To leverage someone else's sales funnel. Okay? Create your own sales page and your own product and your buttons. Leverage somebody else's. So one thing you can do is you can redirect your squeeze page to somebody else's paid offer, and that's what I would do today. That's what I would suggest you do today if you were starting out brand new. Squeeze page to someone else's paid offer that you're an affiliate for, of course.
Okay, that's a great idea, especially if you have never created anything before. And then I know you have a huge email list, and you guys started off with. How many did you actually get so far?
12 or so, a little bit more than, actually. It's growing by the day.
Wow, 12,000 emails. That's phenomenal. I mean, it shows that Brian knows what he's doing. I'm telling you. You get a lot. You've dabbled and you're doing very good with solo ads. Can you explain what solo ads are and how we would use that in our business?
Yeah, sure. A solo, it's just traffic. It's just so a solo ad would like to purchase 100 clicks to my link, to my squeeze page, and that provider mail their email, see that it gets clicked 100 times, or in other words, I get 100 visitors to the squeeze page I have set up.
I get you. And then so how would I find the right solo ad provider? Because I know there's a lot of them.
Yeah, well, sure. There's some trial and error involved, but I'll tell you the really cool things if you you know, get your hands on the right product, like the one that we're offering now. We provide a list of proven solo ad providers. So there's some learning curve there, but if you connect with the right people and hook up with the right people, you can kind of eliminate that learning curve and ensure that you're only buying solos from trusted quality providers.
That's awesome. And then let me see. Oh yeah, Christy. I was gonna mute my mic. If you want, I know you have some great questions to ask.
Yeah, Brian, can you tell me, we talked earlier about buyer's leads, and those watching this might not understand that there's a huge difference between the people who will sign up to your list to get something free and who will actually pull out their wallet and pay even $1. Can you tell me how you run your buyer's list that makes you the most money?
Sure. No. Now, obviously, buyers, they're people that are what you suggest. If you have real time in and time out, and you know that, so it's important to have your buyers list separate from your buyers. Become buyers, but at the moment you have two different assets: buyers list and non-buyers list. And for example, ask me what I would suggest was starting today from scratch, and I suggested he take a squeeze page to a paid offer, perhaps a squeeze. Well, when I do that, my squeeze page to a WSO, then people go on and buy that WSO. Some don't. So I've got to find a way the non-buyers. And being that I'm using someone else's funnel, leveraging it, it's not easy to do. But the workaround that we've come up with is we upload a bonus, okay, to JVZoo or Warrior Plus, wherever the affiliate program lies for that WSO. And the bonus is a link to an additional squeeze page where the buyer has to enter their email address again in order to receive the bonus. So that allows us to segment the buyers from really kind of I don't know the secret sauce here. It's really the key, because you take that buyer and you know I'm going to continue to buy what you have to offer. So it's really important that you do that and you segment you know, your list into two different parts so you can market to them appropriately.
Excellent. You know, I do that myself because sometimes you need different lists for different niches, and that helped me out a lot. The reason I do that is because let's say that I'm actually marketing towards my weight loss niche, what I actually make a lot of money for. Well, I have buyers that are segmented right straight towards that way, and then if I have maybe something that I'm actually sending out for maybe the IM industry, I have buyers towards that method. And I know Christy has them for her dog niches. She has one probably just for like pit bulls or greyhounds or something for Friends of Hunk. So really, that's really what a lot of people do well. If it's okay with you, Brian, can I show the sales page and how phenomenal, really, and what they're going to learn?
Sure, absolutely. It's Lightspeed, and I'll answer any questions you want about this product specifically.
Fantastic. Let me start that right now. If everybody could click my face or my name, and we'll, hopefully the audience will see. Now, this is what's phenomenal about Brian's course. Okay, first of all, I know you guys are asking how much is it, how much, so I can learn, learn all this. Well, I'm just going to go straight down and show you. I mean, this is phenomenal. He's starting it off at $7, which is amazing, and then it's going to be on a dime sale shows. I mean, it's going to go up, so it's not going to stay there forever. So, and then he gives 100% money back guarantee. I mean, that is fantastic. But what he actually shows is that he really does his business. Right here, he shows on one of his lists that shows like 1,000 subscribers, 12,000 subscribers, and it just goes straight down the list. And basically, if you're still struggling to build your list, this is going to help you so much so that you build your bigger list, and you're going to make a lot more money with this. I mean, this is fantastic. Here's his partner, and right down here is that it's showing you really how to do solo ads. It's showing you how to build a list with 3 methods. I mean, right here, it's showing you right here like just how to get crazy opt-in. Brian, if somebody's like laying on those kind of beds and they think they can go for this course, what would you tell them?
I'd say this: the solo ad buy, where we get 106% return on our investment at the end of the course here. So what we do is we show buyers in order to build a list of buyers and non-buyers, and as well as make money back on our investment in traffic. So we buy an ad for $80. We redirect to a WSO. Okay, so the buyer enters their email address on our squeeze page. They get redirected to a WSO, and a percentage of the people who opted in went on to buy the WSO, and actually I believe the total was like $46 or $47. So we made more money than we paid. So not only did we make a few bucks, we added a bunch of buyers and non-buyers to our list. And that's just a really small example. That's only 100 clicks. Imagine if you or 1,000 clicks, the numbers would be 5 or 10 times that. And the really cool thing is we show exactly what the squeeze page is. We show who we bought the solo ad from. We show what WSO we directed it to. We show everything to prove that we do this, to prove that it works, and to prove that anybody can do it. It's really not that hard. If you want to build a list, this is a way to do it that's not going to make you go broke. It's going to be a situation where you can put a few dollars into it, get every penny plus some out of it, and build your list at the same time. And of course, like you said, James, once you have that list, you can start to kind of live that internet lifestyle where you can make money every day by sending emails and promoting offers.
You know what, Brian's totally right. I'm just going to explain to you guys really how important it is to build a list and what you can actually make. And this is not no BS. There's nothing. I've had over $1,000 days because of my list. And there's no way I would be able to do that if I did not have my list. I mean, it's literally, and I've said this before, how long does it take you to write an email out? Less than 2 minutes? Come out with a headline, and then all of a sudden you click the button for get response or AWeber, and then you watch the next morning when you get up. And what happens when you get up in the morning? It's a Christmas for you. You made maybe $300, $500, or even $100 a day. Why? Because you built a list. Now, I know that Christy has a great list, and she does really well. But also, Christy, what would you finally say really how important it is to build a list?
I would say if you want to make money online, you have to build a list. You just have to. There's just no other way to really make consistent daily money. And with that thought, I'm going to share a Joel Osteen quote. Do all you can to make your dreams come true. And if you follow Brian and his partner's list building strategy, you can start to make your dreams come true. Thanks so much, Brian, for being with us.
Whoops, let me see. And then, Brian, that was fabulous and everything. You did a great job, and I totally appreciate this. I mean, it's $7, okay? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm telling you, that is a price of lunch. If you go to Subway, I told you guys before, I've owned a Subway. You would be better off getting Brian's course than going to Subway and eat what they had some bad stuff in there. I'm not going to say that. What? No, I can't say. But the whole thing is that it's a fabulous course. I love the course. I give it 2 thumbs up. The reason is because he shows free methods and he shows how to use solo ads. This is stuff that you don't see in other list building courses. Check it out. You know what's fabulous? I just want to show you real quick about his course. I know that I talk a lot and I do have a tendency, but if I'm excited about something, that's how I am. But let me show you real quick. Is that you're totally, I know you're going to love it, but he gives 100% money back guarantee. No questions asked. I mean, he's telling you try it out and see if you get, you do well. You're going to love it. Like I said before, he leaves nothing out. He tells you everything. This is for the new people to the advanced. If you're advanced, you're going to learn a lot also. So anyway, let me just get right back to it. My fingers get a little slippery because my wife gave me one of these wireless mouses. You know what happens inside those wires? They get these little lint things inside there, so it kind of like freezes me up. So I know Christy has the thought of the day. Can you please tell us that? And Christy, you're going to have to unmute your mic.
Yes. Again, the thought of the day is, I'll give you a second one from Joel Osteen. Choosing to be positive and having a grateful attitude is going to determine how you are going to live your life. And it is so true. Thank you so much for being with us, Brian. It was great.
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate everything. And I tell you, I'm going to grab the course myself. I know Christy does. We're probably going to be the first ones in line. Fabulous. All right, later on, buddy. And then we're done, and I'm going to have to make sure that Penny's not downstairs grabbing another piece of pie or brownies or whatever. So later on, everybody.